I decided to start recording vlogs, what all sorts of cool things I do in the workshop at the Dacha. But the thing is, we don't have a workshop, so the first thing in the first video is to build one. And I want to build here. I have here behind the house, between the fence and the house, there's a place like this, approximately tape measure 3 by 5, and we will build. I am tired of watching videos on YouTube where everyone is very smart, does not open any video to see how to do what all super professionals and masters of their craft and where to go cannot go. And I decided to record the blogs of someone who is trying to get to the point of how to do it himself and why. At best, if I can do it, then you can do it, since even I've already done it. Worst case scenario, you'll just see how I should have done it. Let's go, shall we? Let me say right off the bat that I've never done anything like this before. All that I will do, I do the first time I do it just by reading on the internet something. To watch Vedosiki on YouTube, and whoever advises what will turn out, that will turn out. That's how I do it. Anyway, I measured. I roughly realized that I don't want to go to much trouble with the foundation, so I'm gonna go for any blocks. I ordered these. It's some kind of, what's it called, cross block. Anyway, it's a cool thing to put a load on it without the hassle. There's a 100 by 100 weight slot. Accordingly, I ordered 12 of these blocks, and on the 6-meter timbers ordered 10 by 10, and on them also ordered the same amount of 50 by 100. Is to put the laths on top of this timber. I think I've cleared the lot. I think the next thing to do is to lay these blocks the way they should lie, lay the timber on top of them, and start leveling the subgrade. Before it gets a little dark. I'll record it, share it, show you what I did, and share 2 insights. I realized that the idea of throwing the weight on blocks and aligning on them is a really shitty idea. I got to it very quickly, so I just pulled on the laces, leveled it out. I leveled the cords with the floorboards of the house. I mean, I have a house going. I want my floor to be level with the house. Hence the 2 insights. First, I've been thinking, why do I need a wall here? I have a wall of my house and it's warm. Why do I need her here? And 2, I realized that my microphone wasn't working the whole time. And I'm just now getting it done. I mean, if I build a wall right here, I don't get a workshop, I get a straight hallway. That said, I can use this wall, put the beams that will hold the roof on, and the beams of the house. All of them. Now I'm going to throw the crossbars between these joists. I'll probably start laying the floor dampers already. There could be an ad here. Ryobi is crookedly slanted, but something's already working out. I've never built anything in my life, so basically I think it works out pretty well. Sure, crooked. Wrong, but that's okay. I'll do it sometime. The important thing is that it's all level. And it's quite monolithic, just standing there. I think it works out pretty well for the first foundation floor construction. Well, there you go. I'm obviously quite the builder, because since the previous frame, it's been about 2 months, I've got grass all over the place. I cut it all off, and it's all weeded out again. I'm not even sure I'll be able to finish this build this year, but even if I don't, I'll do it next year. Today I want to assemble the frame. I'm collecting these beams. I think I have them like 100 by 100 or 80 by 100. I put them vertically around the perimeter while I fasten them to temporary laps. I put them all level, and then I'm going to put kind of the same beams on the perimeter square on the assembled frame. Well, and in principle you can further already put in some legs, sew it all up, and I think it should work out. Well, it took me about half an hour to get all the posts level. That's what it looks like. Now I'm going to put beams on them, then I'm going to put beams on these beams, and then I'm going to make cross beams here and here. Okay, got the frame together. Took me about 2 hours to do it. All in all, it seems to be almost level, almost all even. And if it's not even, I guess I don't really care anymore. I don't think it has any effect on anything, to be honest. So that's as good as it gets, as they say. I think I'm going to throw legs now. The floor joists, ceiling roof, or whatever the correct term is, well, first of all, it should generally strengthen the design, because right now it's not straight to... No, she's just fine. But I think that if you throw in these legs here, the roofing, it's going to be a lot tougher than this. And then I'll just wrap it all up in a vapor barrier, seal the top and start sewing up the sides. That's all I managed to get done today in 4.5 hours. Overall, on principle, I like it. Considering this is pretty much the first thing I'm building of any construction at all. Well, at least we're getting somewhere. I like it already. Basically, only everything is left. They'll cover it and sew it up. Well, the transverse ones, put these here. They will drag it out another work night. Tonight would be awesome. If I could make it through the night. I don't know. Some deep night, tight. Well, first of all, I need to redo these things because I have them sticking out right now. And this, not really, because it won't fit, or maybe I'll leave it that way. 60. Speaking of which, I'd have to put the crossbars in first because those are some big spans, and how am I going to put insulation in here at all? Anyway, these are the things, put these things in cross struts, cover everything with vapor barrier, mount the roof. And I'd like to laminate the whole thing with OSB today. Now, if I did that today, I'd be so proud of myself. brought some of these red sheets here to the cottage 3 days ago. I had a dark red one. I brought more light red ones. 9 pieces. Now bedded down, I wonder why only so much is missing. And someone fucked up 2 sheets. I mean, I bedded 7 of them. I searched everywhere. It's nowhere to be found. I mean, somebody, geez, I had them lying right here between the roof of the house and the fence. And someone apparently somehow reached in and pulled 2 sheets from me. Of course, the fact that I counted wrong, it's understandable because I still have, even if I put 3 more of these on, I obviously have 10 more things to race. Offensive and unpleasant. Sawing and pounding until 2 AM yesterday while I ran out of beer with it. I don't even remember what I had time to do. At least go see what I did. Well, so I sewed up half the roof, half of it, because I don't have any more there. Sealed up all the walls. These 2 walls work out. Stitched up the master. I don't know how I thought so much. I went to refill 3 times. I kind of did all the math, bought, installed, it turned out to be a third, counted all the way down, took another trip, came up short again. I ended up with a slightly different color part of the roof, but as they say, it'll do. Now you can also go out the window and look at the stars.